prepare to joust. Or if you've been following the classic Game Room HD series, prepare to bird ass. This is the fourth version of Joust that will be reviewed on the classic Game Room series, and probably not the last, because this is an arcade classic that's fantastic no matter what game system you play it on. And here on the Xbox 360, Joust looks and sounds about the best that I've ever seen it. The standout noticeable feature on this version of Joust is that they give you a background to make you feel like you're actually jousting in an enormous cave. A big red lava cave or something with stalagmites and stalactites. Of course, there's two of them, you know, one's on the top and one's on the bottom. They call this the enhanced version on Xbox Live. And if this is too claustrophobic for you to have the cavern, you can also play in the standard mode. I forget what they call it, but it looks like the normal version of Joust with just a open black background. I've reviewed Joust for the Atari 7800, the Atari 2600, and a version on the PlayStation 1, and this version on the Xbox 360. Outputs in high definition. The Xbox 360 is the most powerful game platform I reviewed this on. I think only rarely have I seen it in the arcade, and this probably looks better. You see that? The hand was grabbing the bird, and I just landed my bird ass on that guy's head. Of course, the whole thing with Joust is that you don't really joust. You're not using your lance to kill your opponent. You're simply landing on them with your enormous, soft, fluffy, yet dangerous bird ass. Being that this is on Xbox Live, you can get gamerpoints. You can play with a friend. My only gripe with this version of Joust is in using the Xbox game controller. I'm just not a fan of that particular controller with arcade games. I think there's some aftermarket controllers that you could get. Now, if you were really hardcore, you'd find a way to put your Xbox 360 game console into an arcade-style, a stand-up arcade-style machine. And then you could actually maybe find some way to get a real arcade-style joystick, because there's just nothing like the arcade-style joysticks, like the real arcade joysticks, and those big buttons that you can hammer away on. And then you could actually design the graphics on the outside of the case. In fact, you could even be creative, and instead of writing Joust, you could write bird ass. And that makes you the champion of bird ass.